Hi guys, it's Casey. So we are going to make this bracelet using Beebeecraft products. I'm going to be using really only these synthetic turquoise beads with resin and shell. So it's these strands here. I will put the links to everything in the description box below that I got. We will also be using the jump rings that I got. These are stainless steel jump rings. And I didn't use the lobster claw, however, I used a toggle clasp. And then I paired it with some beads from a previous bargain bead box, which I thought went really well with these beads. And so I think it turned out beautiful. I love it. So a little bit about Beebeecraft. Beebeecraft is an amazing website that sells craft products for various different crafts. Sewing, drawing, painting, jewelry making, all kinds of different crafts. They have wonderful products on their website. They have a YouTube program where if you have over 100 subscribers, you can get up to $40 worth of product. I'm sorry, that's kind of out of focus, guys. Let me see if I can, give me just a second. Sorry guys, that's a little better. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So Beebeecraft has a YouTube program. If you have over 100 subscribers, you can pick up to $40 worth of product out from their website to showcase on your channel. And it's any kind of crafts, not just jewelry making, although a lot of jewelry makers make use of that opportunity. And so I do as well. And so I had picked out these turquoise and shell and resin beads. And then I also have them in pink. And then I picked out the stainless steel findings. And that is what I had to work with on this shipment. And I really, really love it. And so this was what I made to start with. They also have given me a coupon code for you guys. It is Crystalline10. It will save you 10% off of your entire order, and it's good until 11/8 of 2024, which is my birthday. So I think that's really cool. So just a heads up on that. And I think that's all. So let's get started making this really pretty bracelet. I will be back in just a second, you guys. Hi guys, it's Casey. I am here shooting a video. It's sort of a Beebeecraft video. I'm going to use some of these turquoise synthetic shell and resin beads. And then I kind of combined it with the bargain bead box from like July or something. It was our beachy theme one. And I thought the colors went great, except this strand. I'm including a little bit of this strand too. And this was from Curated Bead Box. And it was around the same time too. It was also a beachy theme. So I'm going to string it up as a 3-strand. I've got these little connectors here, 3-strand connector pieces. I have a toggle that I got from Hobby Lobby that I think goes well. It's a swirl, so it reminds me of the sea. I've got a couple of type of bead caps and a selection of beads, and we may put together some earrings too. It kind of depends on timing. So let's get started. I was just going to use some soft flex beading wire. This is fine beading wire, but you could use medium beading wire too. Whatever works for you. I just happen to have a spool of this right next to me, so I decided to use it. And then you'll need some crimps. So I have my bead along crimps right here available. And I don't know if any of you have ever had this problem, but I can't get into these things. So I stuck one of those screw eye pins in here so that I could grip it and get into it. So there is that. And actually, give me just a second, guys, because I'm going to use some wire guardians too, and I'm going to grab those. Okay, I'm back. So I went ahead and cut me some strings and got me out some wire guardians. So there's my strands. As far as tools, you'll need some cutters. I have some flat nose pliers or chain nose pliers, whichever ones. Some crimping pliers, and I have some round nose pliers in case I make earrings. So that's about what you'll need. Then let me see. We're just gonna grab one of these bead stringing wires here. Going to, oh, I should put on a crimp first. Thread on a crimp like that, and then we're going to take one of our wire guardians. I'm going to put that in one side, fold it over, and go through the other side. And pull it all up. I like to pinch my ends together just because it goes together better. And then come in with your crimper. Just make sure your wires aren't crossed. Pull it up tight. Put that in that divot there and squeeze down. It should have one go in either side of that channel, and then you put it in your next divot and squish and make sure you get it sideways. And continue going down and down until you have a nice crimp. Then I'm just going to start threading up my beads. So we'll start with the outer strand here first. And so I wanted to put on a little spacer bead first just to hold my end together well. And I cut off about 10 inches of this tiger tail. Okay, and then I'm going to put on one of these white beads. These were shell from that same bargain bead box. Just make sure it goes over both threads. And actually, I'm going to cut this thread down, the second wire. If you can hear the cartoons in the background, I'm sorry. The kids are watching in the other room. Then I was going to thread on one of these beads. I love these beads. I think they look awesome. They look like a petri dish to me. And I might... actually, no, I'm not. I was thinking I might put bead caps on it, but no, I'm not going to. So thread that on. Then I think I am going to put a bead cap on the middle white one, if it's not too big. Nope, that should be fine. Okay, whoops, I'm getting out of space there. And then thread on another one of these and another white bead. Then I kind of want to break it up a bit because I have this other unit that I'm going to put on here. So I think I'm going to put on a rhinestone spacer here. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. And then thread on this melon bead. Okay, kind of like that. And then I'm going to test out if I like the rhinestone spacer in between or not. I don't know if I will or not. Let me see if I like this. Yeah, I actually do. I like that. Okay, so then we're just gonna thread on the rest of these. I am gonna put a couple of bead caps on that other one again. That middle white one. Now what I need to do is test this and see how large it is. So I'm going to bring in my ruler here. And we're going to see where this is at. So right now it's sitting at 5 inches. So with a clasp it's going to be about close to 6, maybe 6 1/4. So I need to make this bigger. So let me see. I think I'm going to add on some of these beads in between here. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I'm back. So as you can see, it ended up strung and with the toggles and the little ends because I had to string it and then restring it because I added some other beads and then it was too big. And because I forgot I was adding connectors, and when I added connectors, this was perfect. So we went back to exactly what we strung on camera, and I just added the ends basically. So now we're going to string the other side, and I'm not sure exactly yet what we're doing. I mean, I have this strung, or this pattern, but I don't know for sure if I'm happy with it. So let's string it up and we shall see. So I'm gonna see if these will fit this. Or I'm gonna drop it. One of the two. I don't know. Let's put that on the string and we'll see. It might not be big enough. Okay, I think I do like that. Okay. So now we're just gonna string on the rest of these. I think all I'm gonna do is add those bead caps in, just because I want a little bit of focal. Okay. Okay, so that's too long, so we're gonna have to cut it down some. And all right, let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one out too, I guess, and these will just sit like that. I may string on a rhinestone spacer. Sorry, guys. It's part of the process. Okay, so that's gonna work out just perfect, it looks like. And then I actually have a strand for the center. But I may have to get a bigger connector piece. So give me just a second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back again. So I ended up getting some longer connectors, and I moved this one to the inside, and I'm going to put my other one on the outside. So I was going to string these together. Well, not string them. Link them together, and then string some beads here on either side from my Beebeecraft order. So, I have some jump rings out here to string these together. So we're just going to take a jump ring, open it, and string on. I need to open it a little bit wider. Oop. String on. Them like this. Just make sure that your jump rings are closed really well. And I have another jump ring here. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say I might need I almost thought I needed some bigger jump rings, but I think they're gonna work. Okay, so I've got those just like that. And then I'm just gonna string these. And I have this back here, this 10-inch, and I don't think I'm gonna need a whole 10 inches. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this in half. Ish. Close enough. And then I'm going to do one of my wire guardians and a crimp tube. Okay. Come up and over. Sorry, I couldn't get that in there. And actually, before I crimp this down, I want to hook it onto this link so that I don't have to worry about putting on a jump ring. I'm just going to link it straight to. Okay, now we're going to come in here and crimp this. Make sure your wires are not crossed. Crimp it down. Turn it to the side. Oops. Mine does not want to turn to the side. Okay, so now I've got this on, and I'm just going to thread on some beads. I have 7 here, but I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. So I'm just threading these on. These are such pretty beads. Okay. And I think that's going to be good. Maybe even more than good. So I'm just going to put on a stopper for now. And let's do this other side real quick and we'll see. So I actually need a couple more crimp tubes. Okay. So grab one of our crimp tubes and our wire. And come in here with another wire guardian. Go up and over. And before we put our crimper or our crimp on here, we're gonna thread this through here. Okay. Okay. And then we just gotta make sure our wires are not crossed. Bring it in here in our crimper and smush. Turn it and smush. Okay, it's a nice pretty crimp again. And we're going to thread on these beads over here and we'll see if this is too long or not. Okay, let me get this other bead stopper on here. Okay, and that is too long, so we need to probably remove 2 of each of these beads and then put a spacer bead on, possibly, or possibly put on a couple, or put in a couple of these rhinestone rondelles, maybe. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see that. Okay. Okay. That looks beautiful, and it is the right length. So I am going to start crimping and stuff. So I'm just going to add a crimp tube, a wire guardian, put another wire, or go around the wire guardian, not put another one. Go around the wire guardian and into the crimp tube, and one bead if I can. So just like that. And pull it tight. Okay. Then we're just gonna try and crimp this down. Okay, now that crimped, we're gonna cut off our excess here. And I actually have a little bit of excess here that I'm gonna cut off. Okay, then we're gonna cut off the other side and crimp it. Pick up one of our crimps and one of our wire guardians. Go over the wire guardian and through the crimp tube. And we're going to pull it tight. Pinch our wire guardian closed. Keep pulling tight. Okay. And come in here with our crimpers. Okay, and there's our pretty little crimp. We're going to cut off our ends, our excess I should say, and then we're going to attach this to our bracelet. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that actually did turn out a tiny bit shorter, so I'm just going to add an extra jump ring. So I've got to grab out some more jump rings here. These are stainless steel jump rings that I just got from Amazon, and they're pretty sturdy. I'm super happy I got them. Or not Amazon, Beebeecraft. I'm brain dead. I am getting a bunch of stuff from Amazon right now. That's probably why I was thinking Amazon. But Beebeecraft. This was a set that I got from Beebeecraft. And I'll use the lobster claw from them as well. Oh, wait. I wanted to add another one. Okay. I'll just close this one up then. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and add another one so that it sits right. And then add this. Sorry, my fingernails are kind of in the way. Okay. So add that. And we're just going to close this up. Okay. So that side is on. And then I have to make sure that this sits right. I'm going to get some of that out of the way. Okay, and then we're just going to okay. Okay. Gonna take those off and add this on. And then we'll close it up. Huh? I think I just screwed that one up. Oh goodness. I'm having troubles, guys. Okay. And that's what happens if you squish it too much. You'll open it back up. I try to just squish it down a tiny bit so that your sides meet up really well, but sometimes it goes too far. Okay. Grab a hold of another jump ring. I'm going to thread on this jump ring. And I've got to make sure that it's straight. Before I thread this on. And then I'm going to thread that on and make sure that this is going to be straight. Actually, I lied. I don't have to make sure it's going to be straight because I can just flip it over. Sorry, got off frame, guys. Okay. So, if I flip it over the right way, that is our finished product. So what do you guys think? I'll probably do earrings on another video, but I really like that. Let me put it on really quick for you. And like say, I used a toggle because I wanted to use something that was kind of beachy. Oops, I dropped it. I don't want that. Give me just a second, guys. It's kind of hard to do it on camera right there. Okay, guys, that's what it looks like on. It is pretty tight, so I might add an extra jump ring. It's like true to fit, so I can barely get it on. So I might add an extra jump ring back here to my clasping, just to add a tiny bit more wiggle room. But I love it. So again, this was from Beebeecraft. I should have told you in the beginning, but Beebeecraft has given me a coupon code to give to you guys. It is, just a second. Sorry about that. That coupon code was Crystalline10. It'll save you 10% off of your entire order. It is good until 11/8 of 2024, which is my birthday, so that's awesome. Beebeecraft also has a YouTube program. This program is for YouTubers who have over 100 subscribers. You can pick out $40 worth of product on their website after you apply and showcase it on your channel. So if you're interested in that, I will put the links or the link for that in the description box below, as well as the links for the products that I got from them this last time in the description box below as well, in case you are interested in these products. So this was my Beebeecraft tutorial. I hope you guys like it. I had a lot of fun making it, and I think it turned out beautiful. So we will see you on the next tutorial, you guys. Bye, guys.